Hi guys, welcome back to Best Passion and Reality. My name is Besem Hope, and on this YouTube channel we do some cooking, some baking, and we also do some reality talks. We talk about some of the realities in life. Like we all know, it's actually difficult to accept the realities in life or to face the realities of life. But then I think somebody has to talk about it, or somebody has to create an awareness. Why I'm making this video today is because I will always come back and talk about our children, our kids. Like I said, I'm a mom of two, so I'll always come and talk about kids because our children are the leaders of tomorrow. And if we don't bring them up in a proper way, if we don't educate them well, if we don't bring them up well, the society is going to help us bring them up, and maybe in a way that we might not like it. Um, uh, the caption for today is, how well do you know your child? That was just a little bit distraction. The caption for today is, how well do you know your child? Like a parent, how well do you actually know your child? How well do you actually know your son? How well do you actually know your daughter? I'm asking this question to us, the parents. Maybe you watching me, you know your daughter, your son very, very well. But maybe the next person, your neighbor beside you or your friend, doesn't know doesn't know her child very well. Actually, I will always emphasize on mothers. I'll always emphasize on us mothers, because we are like the first teacher. Not like we are the first teachers of our children. We carry those children in our stomach for 9 months. Whatever we say, they hear about it. Whatever we do, they get the feelings. When we give birth to them, we breastfeed them for maybe a year, 6 months or so. And we are like the first teachers of our children. So I will always talk and emphasize on us, the mom. I'm a mom myself, so there's nothing bad in talking about it. Before I make my few points that I have to make about this topic for today, and of how well is the question I'm asking you watching me, how well do you know your child? How well do you know your son? How well do you know your daughter? You that is watching me. But then before you watch this video to where I'm going, please don't forget to do, or don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to do, or don't forget to subscribe. Don't also forget to drop your comments down there. This is a topic for us, the parents. We can discuss about it. If you're a father or a mother that is following this YouTube channel, please don't hesitate to drop your own thoughts down there. Let's share it together. Before I continue, like I said, don't forget to do what? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay. I'll just start by telling you guys a short story. Um, my son, he's 15 years old. Actually, like every other parent, like every other mom, all you want for them is the best. I never knew my son is having a how they call it, Instagram account. Not until we were like discussing, something came up and we were talking about it, and then oh, he was telling me about somebody that the person has traveled, and I was like, how did you know that this person has traveled? Because the person who was talking about, the person is not actually around us, that we can see the person every day, or maybe after a week or so the person is far away from us. And then I asked him that, how did you know that this person has traveled? He's not in our town. Then he told me in Instagram. I was like, what? Instagram? He said, yeah. I said, do you have an Instagram account? He said, yes. I said, okay. And you are a friend with this person? He said, yes. Anyway, it's a family friend. He's a family friend also. He's a young guy. And then I was like, can you give me your Instagram account? He said no. He said no. I said, whether you have an Instagram account, I would also like to be a follower. I would also like to follow you on Instagram, or can we also share? He said, no, I'm not giving you my Instagram account. I said, okay, then it's good and fine. I don't want us to draw about it. You're a young guy, you know what you want. You don't want to have issues with an old woman. And he was laughing. So we just ended there, and that was it. But then about days later, he came, and I think 2 days later, he came and told me that, yeah, this is my Instagram. My Instagram name is like this and that and that, And then we just move on. Why I'm making this video is because a friend of mine, I'll call it a small of mine, called me and laid a complaint. It was a complaint that somebody has put her daughter on TikTok. So she was complaining to me that this person has put her daughter on TikTok, and she's not happy about it because her daughter is the age of my son. They are almost the same age. She's not happy about it because her daughter is a young girl that is growing up. She's not supposed to be exposed in the internet or in the social media. This person that put the daughter on Instagram is somebody that is like a mom to her. She is supposed to like educate this child and bring up this child in a perfect way, rather than introducing this child into social media. And I was like, okay. Well, I said, okay, anyway, I'm going to talk to this person to bring down the video that she put on Instagram. And she told me I've already talked to her, but she said she will do it. But unfortunately, I've still seen the video there. That's why I'm coming to you. I said, okay, I'm going to talk to her. Don't bother. I'll talk to her and tell her to put down the video. Then I called this person involved, and I was like, hi, come on, woman, why did you put this little girl on TikTok? Don't you know it's not allowed to put somebody's child on social media without the person's knowledge? And if that person is not a social media type that posts or will post pictures of her children or something of that nature, why do you do that without seeking the knowledge of the parents? And she was like, what? I said, yeah, the video you put on social media and of this little girl. And then she turned and told me that I did not put the video there. This little girl is already on TikTok. She's already on TikTok, and she was the one who tagged me with her video, and then I had to take the video from her and download it on my own TikTok account or my own TikTok page and all sort of. I said, well, I don't know about it because myself I'm not on TikTok, so I cannot actually say so much about that. But then if the video is still there, then she acknowledged the fact that this girl, the lady, called her and asked her to put down the video. But she said, I've done that, but I don't know if the video is still there. I'll go check on it and see if the video is still there, and I'll do it out. And then she was like, but then I didn't do that. And I was like, okay. So that is what prompted me to come up here and make this video. At times we parents, we like give our children credit where they don't deserve it. You as a mom, you have your child. This girl is having a phone. She's having an Android phone. You doesn't know, or you know that she's having an Android phone. And a child of 15 years old having an Android phone, they are more smarter than us when it comes to technology, when it comes to social media issues. So you don't even know that your child is on TikTok. You don't even know that your child, a 15 years old girl, is on how they call it, on Facebook. You don't know that your child is on Facebook. What do you actually communicate with your child? What do you actually talk to her? How is your communication that you don't find out things like that? It's not actually bad, you finding out and asking your child those questions. Hey, come on, are you on Facebook, or are you on TikTok, or are you on Instagram, or just bring up some conversation that child is like going to open up to you and tell you something that relates to that, and then you use your sense like an elderly person and know that, oh, it means this my daughter, my son is on this social media platform. Then it's your place to go ahead and educate her on him and tell her that you going there is nice, but then there are things you are not supposed to do. There are things you are not supposed to do. Just imagine this woman talking to the other lady, and the lady was like, but then I didn't do that. She herself put the video on TikTok, and her mom did not know, thinking that this woman was a person who snapped her dancing and put the video on TikTok. So I think we parents, we should like embark on a serious conversation, on meaningful conversation, on educative conversation with our children, rather than just leaving them to themselves. If you buy a phone and give it to a child that is 15 years old is no more a baby. It's not an 11 years old child. It's not a 10 years old child. If you give a child a phone when the child at the age of 15, if that child is having the phone, it's for you to embark on conversation with that child. Tell that child there are some social media platform that you are not supposed to go in them, that are not for your age. You can do that later, in the later years. You can go there. Nobody holds you not to do it. But then at this age where you are, you have to limit some certain things. You don't have to do it. So I think it's our duty as parents, as mom most especially. What actually like triggered me was like, she was a person telling me, that woman was a person complaining, not knowing that her daughter is the one putting herself on social media. She's already exposing herself. So what do you expect? If somebody sees the video there, the person already knows that she's already on social media. That woman, the other lady that picked up the video and put on her own TikTok page, she knows already that she's on social media. So why will she not just put the video there when the daughter tagged her? So we parents should like talk to our kids. I'm playing to us, mostly women. If we don't educate our children well, the world is going to do it for us. And the way the world is going to do it is not what we are going to like. We don't like. We are not going to love it. We are going to lose it altogether. And for those of us who just sit and put on people's children or relatives' kids or friends' children on the social media platform, please, I'm pleading with you to stop it. Because I told this lady, you are not supposed to do it. When she told, I said, do you know that this lady can sue you? She can sue you for doing that. And then that was when she turned and asked me that, it is sue me, am I the one who put her on the social media? The daughter herself is already on the social media. But then if this lady was not a social media type, she doesn't put her children on social media, why will you take her child's picture and put on social media? My advice is to those who pick up people's picture, you snap a child, and then out of a sudden the child is on Instagram, or the child is on Facebook, or the child is on TikTok, because you want to make some funny and crazy video. Don't do that to people's children. And even if you have to do it, you have to seek their opinion first. We might do things back at home in Cameroon or in Africa without knowing the consequences. If you do such a thing in Europe, you will be sued for it, and you are going to pay for it very, very badly. You don't have to do that. So I just came up here to say I should like educate somebody. I should talk to somebody. Maybe somebody is going to have a listening ear to me. I don't know so much, but then I think the little I know, I have to share with one or two persons. And the only way me sharing it is to come on this my YouTube channel and tell you guys what I know, and you guys have to also tell me your thoughts. Like I said, on this particular topic, all the parents, ladies, come on, drop your comments down there. Let's talk about it and educate ourselves. Till then, see you guys in our next video, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.